time I close my eyes, every time I close my time I close my eyes.
Yes, guys, what's up? Hope everyone's good. Not the greatest start. I put the wrong intro on, but there you go. Put the After Dark podcast intro on instead of the actual football intro, but never mind. It's a good tune. I hope everyone's doing well. Everyone's having a great day so far. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, we got a little video talking about Mo Salah. This one, guys. We're going to talk about Mo Salah today. Why he's disrespected so much by the not by Liverpool fans, but by rival fans, neutral fans, whatever you want to call them. There's a lot of disrespect that goes on before Mo Salah. I don't understand it, so we're going to try and break that down, get to the reason why. Other things to talk about. Obviously, we've got the West Ham game later on tonight. I will be doing a watch along for that, so make sure you're tuned in for that. I'll be live again at 7 p.m. tonight, guys, so make sure you're tuned in for that for the watch along. Yeah, and Jurgen Klopp, we're going to talk about him as well. So there's a lot of things to talk about, guys, on this little Liverpool show today. So welcome to the Liverpool show, guys. Make sure you hit the fun button underneath this video right now. Let's get them likes way up. 22 people already in here. There should be 22 likes. No reason why not. Hit that fun button if you've not hit that fun button already. Helps the channel grow. So if you're here watching, just leave a like. I'd appreciate it. It's free to do. It doesn't cost a thing. Big up to everyone in the chat so far. Big up Daz, KO, John Conway, Bailey, Jice. Gunben in the house. How you doing, my friend? Panoff, Raphael, Jess. Big up to you. Send heads for mama. Okay. Glasgow Red Chat. Oh, look at that. He's had a that's better, John. That's a better logo, my friend. That's a better logo. Big up Panoff, big up Ilias. How you all doing? Don Van Dyke, how you doing, my friend? Big up to everyone in the chat. Sophia, how you doing? Nobody should be disrespecting my role fancy. Cry because he plays for Liverpool. Yeah, we're going to get to it, my man. Youssef, how you doing? Nervous tonight's game, Jamie. Nervous tonight's game. Hopefully we get 3 points. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I'm all right for tonight's game, guys. But big up to everyone in the chat. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me right now. I do appreciate it on this, what is it today? Is it Wednesday? I can't remember. It's Wednesday afternoon. Thank you very much, guys. I do appreciate the love. We're going to start off with a bit of Jurgen Klopp first, guys. A bit of Jurgen Klopp talk to start with. So, Liverpool are taking legal steps against two publications as Man City fallout continues. Don't know if any of you guys have read this morning. One national media reported alleged Man City sources that claimed Jurgen Klopp's pre-match comments were borderline xenophobic. So I'm going to read this out to you. This is an article today in the Echo. Liverpool taking legal action, basically. So Liverpool have taken legal steps against a number of publications over media claims their manager Jurgen Klopp may have used borderline xenophobic in his observations over Man City's spending power. Sunday's Premier League meeting between the two teams, which Liverpool won 1-0, get in, was marred by a number of controversial incidents, including chants from the City fans referencing the Hillsborough and her Heysel tragedies. Liverpool issued a statement condemning the offensive chants, but City have yet to publicly comment on them actions of their supporters. Yeah, that's a bit weird, ain't it? That is a bit weird. I've not heard anything come from City yet to condemn what their fan base said. That is very true. They need to come out and say something. Meanwhile, one national media report after the game alleged City sources had claimed Jurgen Klopp's pre-match comments were borderline xenophobic. The club's owners are based in Abu Dhabi. Liverpool have refused to comment on the matter. However, the Echo understands the Times is one of the two publications that have been contacted. A Times piece intentionally published online on Monday has been edited and now carries this update. This article is the subject of a legal complaint from Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool Football Club. Speaking on Tuesday, Klopp dismissed any suggestions he is xenophobic and insisted his comments of the spending of the club, such as City and Newcastle, were understood. He said, "I know myself you cannot hit me with something like that is miles away from from my personality. If I would have been like this, I actually can't remember the word xenophobic. I would hate myself for being like this. A lot of times I say things that are open for misunderstanding. I know it, but it's not intentional. Sometimes you say things and then later you realize, oh my God, that could have been understood differently. But this is not one of those. It was not. Obviously, not all of you journalists see it the same way. Some chief writers see it differently. It's an open word. Obviously, we can have different views. That is how it is. So nothing else to say. After the game at the weekend, Anfield officials released two statements, one concerning the vile chants from City fans, another regarding an alleged coin thrown at Pep Guardiola from the home end. On Monday, City also alleged that their team coach was attacked on his way back to Manchester, but yet have to release a statement. On any of the flare-ups throughout the day, Merseyside police are looking into a number of reported incidents from Sunday, with further inquiries ongoing and alleged criminal damage on the City bus. Klopp has also been charged by the FA for improper conduct in his relation to the incident that saw him sent off during the clash. The Reds boss has been feeling guilty on the breach of the FA rule E3 in his actions in the 86th minute. Klopp reacted angrily to the foul by Bernardo Silva and Mo Salah that was missed by the officials, proceeding to shout in the face of the assistant referee. The Echo has contacted Times for a comment, but nothing so far. So what do we think on that, guys? What do we think on that? So it's a mad one. Now, Jurgen Klopp has every right to take legal action if someone's called him something he isn't. Can you imagine being called something you're not by a newspaper that is seen nationwide and on digital formats they can be seen worldwide? Yeah, of course you got to take legal action over it. So yeah, that's all we got on that at the moment. But Jurgen Klopp has every right to take legal action, no doubt about it. Big up to everyone else in the chat now. Ant's in the chat. Big up to you. Storm. Hope you're doing well. Aaron's in the chat. Rente in the chat. Big up to you, my friend. Philip's in the chat. Everyone's in the chat. Everyone's in the chat. Big up to you. Froggy, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. All right, let's go through a few of your chats, guys. Let's go through your chats here. Gunben says, Salah is a world-class. You play him in the inside role and he bags goals even when he was on the touchline wing. He was still creating lots of chances. Big up, Aaron. How you doing, my friend? Saw it's madness. Salah making rival fans legendary players look average. That's why they hate on him. So true. Big up Panoff as well. Big up Don Van Dijk. People comparing Neymar and Hazard with Salah is the biggest disrespect to Salah. We go big up. Jamie, is this true? I've heard an article might be incorrect. What on the allegations? I just read that from the. So what I read was just from the Liverpool Echo today. So if there's been another article on that, we can find that article and read that as well. But that's I read that from the club, the Liverpool Echo this afternoon. The club is salty. They won't say anything. No. The disrespect of Kim Mo by rival fans is because they wish he played for them. I'm tired of the most standard by people. Honestly, some of it's ridiculous. It's like calling him an average footballer just because he's not a midfielder and a striker all in one. He's not Zenfo, but he needs to form KO. It's ridiculous. Sports washing, working a treat. Man City using tragedies as a shield is disgusting. Exactly. Afternoon, Jay. Big up the man. Jamie, did you see Mbappe and Ballon d'Or? I don't want that anywhere near my club, guys. Toxic. Yeah, there's I might have to think about Mbappe because it's gonna be he's going down a weird path at the moment, ain't he? The shit we have to put up with these days is unbelievable. If going to accuse a Klopp, why don't say something to Amnesty? Yeah, exactly. Big up Storm, how you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing. Chris Sutton wanting a 10-game ban is madness. Yeah. Look, Jurgen Klopp was wrong for what he did. There's no doubt about it. And he's apologised for it. He said he shouldn't have run up the touchline swearing and shouting and giving the ref the finger and all that. That's like he's apologised for it. I don't know what more you want the man to do. Well, literally, he's come out in a worldwide press conference to everyone around the world listening and has apologised. What more do you want the man to do? And I haven't heard Pep Guardiola apologise for his actions, shouting at the referee as he's coming to look at VAR and getting in his face and swearing at him. I mean, is it just Klopp who does it? I don't think it is. Bloody hell, look at Simeone in Spain. Jesus Christ. I mean, is it just Klopp? Is there a vendetta against Klopp? That's what I want to know. Is there a vendetta against you? I'll tell you what, bigger spectrum. Is there a vendetta against Liverpool Football Club? Everyone apparently calls us the media darlings, yeah? And I've been saying it for a while. We're not. We are not the media darlings. You look at all the newspapers, the press, the articles that are written about this football club. They hate us with a passion. They hate the city. They hate the players. They hate the football team. And they hate the manager, right? The disrespect this team gets, yeah? The disrespect this team gets is unreal. All the time. There is I'm starting to think there is a vendetta against this club by certain parts of the media. I really am. I really am. I just don't get it. Look, you get Man City, and I like Man City. Look, I got no thing with Man City. Yeah, right. They got their money. They're owned by whoever. Who is people they're owned by? Yeah, they're a state-owned club. Okay, I've already said it. Watch me be hypocritical. Liverpool were a state-owned club. I'd be the same. Yeah, and they're doing what they do. Right? Fair enough. Right? Liverpool are doing what they do. But what I don't get is that the media hate us so much, right? These articles are written. There's a vendetta. But Man City, look, sports washing in football is a real thing, yeah? It's a real thing, right? But we're the bad guys. I don't get it. Liverpool are the bad guys. Someone explain that to me. How can we be the bad guys? Is it because we wanted the Super League? Right? The reason American owners wanted the Super League is because of sports washing in football. Yeah, that is why they wanted the Super League, and that is why That's why some teams that didn't want the Super League didn't want it because they don't need it. That is why. And we're the bad guys. Liverpool Football Club are the bad guys. There's a vendetta against us. There's a vendetta against. I mean, look at the city of Liverpool, for goodness sake. We have a government in power right now who would love nothing more than shut the city of Liverpool down. They've been trying to do it for decades now. They can't stand the city of Liverpool. The government that we have in charge of this country right now. They've been trying to shut this city down forever. Yeah, decades. Trying to make it like a poverty-ridden city. But Liverpool is like, no, fuck you. we stand up on our own and rebuilt our own city. Yeah. So we've got a government that hate our own city. We've got a media, a sports media that hates our football team. There's a vendetta against Klopp. The man's apologised. No one can just accept his apology and go, right, he's apologised. We can understand why he got upset. He's apologised. But no, we got to still write articles about him and tell him why he's wrong, why he's an idiot, why he shouldn't be saying these things. It's just, but yet there's nothing coming out about the Man City fans singing disgusting chants about Hillsborough and Heysel, about people that died, singing disgusting songs. Why is there no? Where's the media? Where's the news stories about that? No, we just got to do news stories about Jurgen Klopp. But we won't do news stories about vile chants. Where's the news stories going at Manchester City that haven't come out and said anything about it yet? And what they're going to do about it? Why has no one said that? Where's them stories? Why is it us? I am starting to feel like there is a vendetta against our football team. I really am. I really am starting to feel like there is a vendetta against our football team and against our city. I say our city. I'm not actually a Scouser, but I love Liverpool as a city. There is a vendetta, guys. There is a vendetta. There's no doubt. They're still going on. They're still writing articles today in the media, guys, in the paper media and the digital media about Jurgen Klopp's comments. Yeah, I watched Talk Sport today. They're still going on about Jurgen Klopp's comments and how wrong he was and how disgusting he was, and he should have 10-game bans and all that. But no one has still come out and said anything about the vile songs Man City fans sung at Anfield about people that lost their fucking lives. No one's saying anything about that. But we're the bad guys. I've had enough, man. I've had enough. It's wrong. It's so wrong and it's so out of order. It's just so... It's so out of order. And there is proper journalists out there, do you know what, doing their job, calling these other things out. But they're not on... But unfortunately for these journalists, they haven't got the big voice because they don't work for certain newspapers. And there's certain newspapers run by that fucking degenerate Rupert Murdoch and his fucking news company, yeah, where they just want slander and all this shit and make sure everyone... Yeah, I fucking hate them. Stuff them. But there is journalists out there trying to do their job, trying to show there's a 50-50 thing in everything in journalism, you know, but they can't get their voices heard. They literally can't get their voices heard. And it does my fucking head in. It fucking does my head in. Look, I'm not a Scouser, man. I'm not a Scouser. So I can't feel how Scousers feel, but I can fucking understand it. I can understand it. I'm a Londoner. I'm from South London. I've supported Liverpool Football Club for 30 years. So I feel part of Liverpool, you know. I do feel part of Liverpool. Yeah, I feel part of the club. Yeah, I'm not, you know, it's easy for me to get to the city of Liverpool. But, you know, I've been part of this club for 30 years. I'm 41 years old. I've been part of this club since I was 10 years old. I started supporting Liverpool Football Club. My dad sat me down in front of the box, watched the game. Liverpool were the ones on. And I saw John Barnes doing things I've never seen another footballer do in my life. And I just fell in love with the club. And since that day, Liverpool has been just it's in here, you know, it's in my blood, guys. And yeah, I bleed it, man. I love this football club. I might be from South London, but I love Liverpool Football Club. I love Liverpool. I love the city of Liverpool. I love Scousers. They're the greatest people on the salt of this earth. I'll tell you that right now. I've never met nicer, more welcoming, warming people in my whole entire life. You know, I go to Liverpool, I'm a Southern boy. You go to Liverpool, and they're like, yeah, we love you. No worries. You're a red. Doesn't matter if you're from the south, the north, the east, the west. Don't matter where you are. They're just the nicest people in the world. I love going there. It's one day I would love to go there and eventually call that my home one day. I really would. Me and my family. What my wife's the same. Love the city of Liverpool. So when I see things like this, when I see this vendetta, there's a blatant vendetta against Liverpool Football Club that they're still talking about Jurgen Klopp. They're still talking about what happened on Sunday with the incidences with Jurgen Klopp. But they're not still talking, but no one's talking about the other stuff. You know, Man City fans writing graffiti on toilet doors about people that died, chants in the crowd that you can literally hear from your own home watching on telly about people that died in awful, awful tragedies. Are they talking about that? Are they writing about that in their articles? Are people coming at Man City with that? No, they're not. No, they're not. All they're talking about is a German manager who's extremely passionate and loves the football club he's managing, seeing something wrong on the pitch that's not going his way, and he got too over passionate about it and showed too much emotion. But now we want to kill emotion in the game. Managers can't have emotion anymore. No manager can have emotion anymore. And managers all got to stand around like Eddie Hearn. Eddie Howe. Yeah, fuck Eddie Hearn as well. Eddie Howe. Everyone wants to be like Eddie Howe. Not say anything and just lay there, sit there and just take everything on the chin like No! Be a man. Have some passion in your life. Fuck off Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe taking his press conference. Jurgen Klopp was so wrong. We are seen by millions of people around the world. We should show a good example for kids and all that. Shut up, you prick. Shut up. Your fucking owners kill people in Yemen for no reason. Don't give me that fucking up your ass bullshit. Get out of it, you arsehole. Fuck you. I'm not having it no more. I'm getting sick and tired of it. Getting sick and tired of the fucking bullshit. I really am. Getting sick of it. The media hate Liverpool Football Club. All the rival fans who keep saying, oh, Liverpool are the media darlings. Fuck you, are we the media darlings? Do you know what a certain newspaper did to this fucking football club and to this city for over 30 years? I'm not even going to say their name, but we all know that newspaper I'm talking about. It's the biggest newspaper in this country, yeah? Rupert Murdoch's fucking newspaper, yeah? Do you know what they've done to the city, this fucking city and this football club over the last 30 years? And you think we're the media darlings? Are you having a fucking laugh? Are you having a laugh? We're hated. They absolutely hate us. We are not media darlings at all. And as I keep saying, you've got media. Another Rupert Murdoch person, by the way, Talk Sport. Don't listen to Talk Sport, guys. It's fucking bullshit. Sometimes I listen to it because I don't mind Simon Jordan. Simon Jordan does try to have a 50-50 look on things. Yeah? So I don't actually mind Simon Jordan. But Jim White, why don't you stop sucking off Pep Guardiola and the Abu Dhabi group that run Man City? Jesus Christ. Go and wipe your mouth off, my friend. Go and wipe your mouth off. Jesus Christ. All they're talking about today is, oh, he's fined again. Klopp's fined. What he did on the touchline is disgusting. And that's now listen to Eddie Howe. This is how a manager should be. And you're getting Eddie Howe talking. Oh, yeah, you should do this. You should be seen to be right. Yeah. The most boring man in the world. Not even Eddie Howe's wife likes him. He's boring. Go away. By the way, Eddie Howe, where was you when your coaching staff were throwing things at our team? Where was you then, by the way, Eddie Howe? Where was you then? Was that all right? Was that all right for your coaching staff to throw shit at our team the last time we played? Yeah? Was that all right? Are you allowed to do that? Is it all right if you do it, though? Yeah? Is it all right if you do it, you pompous fucking prick? Yeah? Fuck you. Fuck you, piece of shit. No, you can kiss my ass, Eddie Howe. You boring motherfucker. I'm sorry. Oh, we should all be like Eddie Howe as a manager on the touchline. Piss off. The man's a charlatan. He's a manager of the ownership of Newcastle. Go and ask the people of Yemen what they think of the ownership of Newcastle that Eddie Howe's so proud of. We should all be like me. Fuck off. This media fucking loving does my head in. Oh, Liverpool. I'm sick of it. I'm telling everyone now, there might be no neutrals watching this, but if there is a neutral watching this, take this out and think about it. Are Liverpool really media darlings when you've got the biggest newspaper in this country has been trying to destroy this team and the city of Liverpool for over 30 years by spewing the absolute lies and bull crap about us? Yeah? Are they? Do you think that's good? Do you think that's being a media darling? Yeah? I don't think it is. I think it's atrocious. We are the bad guys in their eyes. They will keep talking about Jurgen Klopp and keep going on about him. You watch, there'll be more articles tomorrow, more radio talk about him, more media stuff about him, paper media, print media, digital media, whatever it is. There'll be more talk about him. Don't worry about it, guys, because Jurgen Klopp shows a bit of passion. Yes, he goes over the top sometimes. I've even said it myself. Jurgen Klopp sometimes goes a little over the top. But so do I. I know where he's coming from because he's passionate. He's got love for the team. He's got love for this team that he's managing right now. He loves the team he's managing. But he's over passionate about it sometimes. You know, it just does my heart. It just does my head in. I like passionate managers. I've always been that fit. I like a passionate manager. It used to irritate me when when we scored a goal and Rafa Benitez would just stand there and look at his watch. Like, we'd score a goal, Rafa would literally do this. I'd be like, oh, come on, Rafa, show a bit of, just get off your ass, Rafa. You need to burn some calories anyway. Get off your butt and just show a bit of something. I like to see that in my manager. And I just hate it, guys. I just hate all this. We're the bad guys at the moment from the media. And I just wanted to get this across. Klopp has apologised. We all think he just went a tad over the top. But also, at the same time, I liked his passion. I liked his love because he is one of us. He loves the city. You know what I mean? He is one of us. When he spoke about in his press conferences, he didn't say anything really out of order. And he said the term legal. He didn't say it was illegal. He said the term legal. And then he said, look, that's good for them. They can do a bit more than we can. And then, I forgot to tell you this, guys. I don't know if you've read this today. Did you listen to this on Talk Sport from Gabriel Bongnahor? Now, I don't usually talk about Gabriel Bongnahor because he's a useless motherfucker. And he was a terrible professional footballer. And for some reason, now he thinks he's the Maradona of pundits. I don't get it. But this idiot, right, today said Jurgen Klopp is jealous. Jurgen Klopp is jealous that Manchester City have got Haaland. Can you believe that? He literally said it. Liverpool Football Club are jealous and Jurgen Klopp is jealous. And that's what most of the comments were. Because he said he wasn't xenophobic, but the stuff he was stating sounded like jealousy. How can we be jealous? We got Mo Salah, who I'm going to fucking talk about next. Fucking idiot. Jealous. We got Mo fucking Salah. Let's talk about fucking Mo Salah. That's what this video is mainly about. The disrespect Mo Salah gets. It's not actually Mo Salah. It's the disrespect this fucking football club gets. It's the disrespect this great city of Liverpool get. Fucking start talking about it. More Liverpool channels should be doing the same. Let's all fucking get together, guys. Let's all get together. Fucking pieces of shit. Right. Now I've calmed down. Let's read your chats. Sorry, guys. I had to get that off my chest, man. I had to get it all off my chest, my friends. I had to get it off my chest because I've had enough of it. This is my channel. I will say what I damn well want. Do you know what I mean? This is my channel, and I will say what I damn well want. There's no consequences here. There's no consequences here. This is my channel. Thank you very much for everyone listening to my rant there. I hope I didn't offend anyone or upset anyone with my rant. I was just trying to, you know, say what I think. As I keep saying, I'm the South London boy, but I'm very passionate about the city of Liverpool and this football club. So I do feel like I'm part of you guys. I do feel like I'm part of I'm part Scouser, if you know what I mean. I just feel part of you guys. So, I had to get that off my chest. You know what I mean? I had to get it off my chest. And this is my channel. So if anyone tells me I can't do it, can go and suck my dick. Do you know what I mean? Right. Let's get to your chats. This is the sad element of society as a few people throw these bad terms around just for people asking questions, have different opinion. Big up Andrew. Everyone's talking about Haaland. Some of our fans giving Nunes shit, which isn't. Yeah, I agree with you, my man. I agree with you. The small club from Stockport literally won. I think Salah is quality. The issue I have with him a lot of the time is that he does ghost and not involved in good percentage of games. And his GA cover up his performances at times. There you go. That's a good gang of deep. I like that. We'll talk about that, my friend. Chris Sutton is a clown. He's the biggest clown ever. Man City trying to deflect from the truth. Klopp told by throwing big accusations at him. Sounds like they've successfully changed the narrative. Frustrating. Big up Cav, my man, my right hand man. Hope you're doing well, Cav. Science on Guardiola screaming at Taylor. Yeah, it's because he's not a Liverpool man. Salah for Egypt, 70 GA in 80 games. So apparently he's only good from the Klopp system. Big up, Michael. Exactly. They're having a go at Klopp to go and wind them up over a 1-0 loss. It's actually xenophobia against Klopp. Oh! It is. It's so true. It's so true, Aaron. Aaron's hit the nail on the head. It is. We could just roll reverse this, man. 100% there is, James. Big up to you. Salah in CRR 65. Michael, you take all my stats away from me. I've got all these stats ready. 65 GA in 80 games, but apparently he's like, yeah, exactly. This is what I'm saying. Salah's a G. Also, his lack of clinical stuff frustrates me. You can use your right foot time. See, look, this is good arguments. We're all going to come to it. I'll go get these chats done, and then we're going to talk about Mo. Salah come back from the Prem and proved that all the crap he got when he was in the Prem with Chelsea years ago. Mo Salah was close to overtaking Robbie Fowler's Liverpool top goal scorer. Yep. Now on the head, big up. Yes, it's all about Liverpool working class club. When you're the biggest, you're the most hated. Simple, yeah. Because Liverpool FC is a socialist club and Liverpool is a socialist city. Long live the socialists. That's what I say. Facts. Jay is because we miss socialist city in Liverpool. Zero doubt. Rest of the country mock food banks, people struggling. Yeah, exactly. Big ups to Ariane, do know, Jay. They hate us because they hate us. Everyone. Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm starting to feel. We've seen in the last few days how sports washing works. Man City are proving that with what happened. Look, as Man City is a football club, I've got no problem. Look, I've got no problem. Yeah, the Man City team. I love playing this Man City team. I keep saying the Liverpool Man City game right now for me is the best football match in Europe. It's never a crap game. They go toe to toe, head for head, blood for blood. It's just a quality game of football. I've already said it. That it was only a 1-0 game, but for me that was the game of the season so far because it had so much drama, stories, quality in that game. It's just a beautiful game to watch. It's the game of the season so far for me for that reason. And I've got no problem with that. I've got no problem with Pep Guardiola. I think Pep Guardiola is an unbelievable generational coach and manager. I really do. I think he's probably the best. I've already said this City team's probably the best in Europe. So City fans, don't come at me for that. I'm not going at your team. What I'm talking about is the generalisation in the world of media and everything like that is that Liverpool are shit and Liverpool are the bad guys. And it just don't make no sense to me. Sky Sports and pundits know better than I'm not saying that word. Their writers, not calling them journalists, always coming for Liverpool and the football club. Exactly. It's been going on for a long time, even before the Super League. We've always been despised. Exactly. We would have we wouldn't have a docs if it was up to them. Exactly. They try to get rid of it. It's a joke. The government is trying to shut down this historic port city. Such BS. Exactly. After watching the Ballon d'Or striker, best striker, La Liga, best youngster, La Liga, best striker, La Liga, Champions League winner, La Liga, Ballon d'Or, La Liga, best team, should have been Madrid, their best, the best, but the league is the Premier League. Yeah, I know what you mean, like City winning that. This is what the media does, Jamie, when you get their narrative, they're doubled down. People are making that Klopp hit the he got in his face, I know. Big up half, scumbag rag, the Times, and almost UK media have some low life owners, the Murdochs, irrelevant pieces of Preach, Jamie. Big up Josh. Hope you're doing well, mate. Because journalists are in their pockets, we're coming for the lot. We're never going to stop. F them, F the scum. They will let the singing slide because the non-Liverpool media are scum and agree with the propaganda. Like the Allardyce done worse, yet England media said nothing and why. Yeah, exactly. Credit to the proper journalists out there calling Man City out. Finally, you tell him, Jamie. Klopp speaking truth to power. Love it. This is why we love our manager. This is your second City, Jamie. You're always welcome. Big up to you guys. Big up to all the Scousers, the actual Scousers in here. I love you all. Yes, he is. Miguel Delaney is very good. I follow Miguel Delaney on is he Irish journalist? Ain't he? He's an Irish journalist, if I remember rightly. I follow him on Twitter and I listen to him on the Premier League show that they do. I think he's very good. He does come with a more non-biased approach to journalism and can see both sides. It's like me. I've always said it myself when I do this show, yeah? I've always said myself, I see both sides of the coin. I always see a good and a bad, yeah? I'm never tunnel vision, like, that's good, that's bad, and that can't be that, and that can't. Yeah, I've always seen both sides of things, and that's how I like my journalism as well. Just see both sides of a story. Don't just go down one thing of a story, make something out of nothing, and keep that story published day after day after day until everyone gets it in their heads and then just goes, you know what, they are evil. Yeah, they are bad because we've just been brainwashed. We need more people like Miguel Delaney, is what I was saying. Great journalist. Big up, William. How you doing, mate? FC Aaron, it's mad. Jump on Klopp, basically saying just about money. Amnesty said worst on TV and nothing. Respect Dom Robbie for speaking out on the singing. Yeah, I like Dom Robbie. I like he. Dom Robbie's good. You're an adopted Scouser. Thank you very much. I'd love to be. I have screenshots of other City fans still saying that Liverpool fans are offended by everything. I'd be offended. Right, look, I'd be hugely offended if someone started singing about someone I knew who died in a football game. Yeah, I'll be offended as well. Fucking Egypts. You know, how can you not be offended? You're singing about 97 people that lost their lives in one of the worst football tragedy this country has ever seen. Of course you're going to be offended. I don't understand rival fans when they say that. What do you expect us to do? Just sit there and go, that's all right. You keep singing it. It's good, man. We're not offended no more. Yeah, time's gone. Yeah, we don't care no more. You keep... Of course we're offended. It's vile and disgusting. It's just... Oh, big up, Josh. Love you, man. Big up, Ant. How you doing? 35 years, Aaron, as well. Big up, Aaron. Porn upsetting. Big up, Jamie. Now, finally, I read actually saying something. Big up, Ant. I'm from Singapore, but I feel the club and our supporters are defend them. Exactly, Savarian. True journalists can only be found on the internet these days. Mainstream media is corrupt and owned by the elite. It certainly is. You only have, do you know what? You only have to see that by. Does anyone watch GB News? Does anyone watch GB News? Because that does my head in, right? Like this Tory government, yeah? This Tory government is so bad, right? I've never seen this country worse off. This government has been in charge now for 12 years, yeah? Has anyone actually seen this government worse off? I didn't grow up in the 70s, yeah, when it was bad. I was born in 1981. And I know it was bad in the 80s under Margaret Thatcher as well, but I was only a kid growing up in the 80s, so I wouldn't know how it affected me. But me being 41 years of age now, I've never seen the country as bad as it is now. We have food banks. There's people in this country. We're not meant to be a third world country, but we are a third world country in some ways. We have food banks. There is families with kids out there in this country that has to go to a back of a garage somewhere where someone's got a food bank to get food to feed their children. What is this? What is we come to in this country? And then you've got publications on news channels like GB News who want Boris Johnson back in power over this truss. He started it all. What is going on with people in this country? Really? The country of the United Kingdom is a working class country. A working class country. The City of London, half of it, like, they show bits of London, yeah? That is upmarket, is good, where the tourism is. You go around you go to the outskirts of London, go to Greater London and all that. Go around Greater London and see the poverty, guys. Go and see the poverty, yeah? Parents that can't rub 2 pennies together have to go to food banks to feed their children. To feed their children, yeah? It's no fault of their own. No fault to their. It's not their fault. They are where they are now. There's no. And again, you've got publications like GB News that push the Tory government. Oh, the Tory government will save us. The Tory government will make everything better. They've been in power for 12 years, and I've never seen this country worse off than it is right now. It's just disgusting. This country is just this country's in the toilet. Absolutely in the toilet. And you've got publications that say like GB News and stuff like that pushing for a government to stay in power because apparently they're the only ones who can do it, and don't trust Labour and don't trust all this and don't trust that. Fuck off. He's a blue-nosed Tory, Jamie, lad. He's in every government here in England, US and Australia, as long as they look after him and his companies. It's been propaganda. Yeah, I know, Wayne. Just got to get it out of our country, you know. Big up, Liz. It's been a while, Liz. How you doing? If I hear one more shitty Liverpool fan call Liverpool fans victims, I'm going to lose my shit. Yeah, exactly, Liz. Big up, Liz. Facts, Jamie. Nicest people you ever met. Exactly. Big up, MJG. How you doing, my friend? We're all still going on about this game and went on. It's almost a week. Let go. Let's move on. Forget about it. It's just me again trying to. Yeah, man. I didn't really want to go on about it. You are right. I'm not going to go on about it anymore. But Jesus Christ, what I'm listening to lately just does my nutting. Do you know what I mean? Speak on it, Jamie, lad. Eddie Howe got a touchline ban as well. Yeah, but he thinks he's great. You know, they rather punish the manager than the referees. He got everything wrong in the match. Yeah, exactly. Big up, Jamie. Big up to yourself 6 times. 10 and Jamie. Loving this. Get him, Jamie. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the love. Honestly, Jay, tell the cheap seats at the back. Newcastle cut. Yeah, exactly. Big up to everyone. Tell them how it is, Jamie. Get it off your chest, mate. We are here in Liverpool. We've had to fight for it all. Our lives. Big up, mate. Big up to yourself. Call them fuckers out. Of course they hate us. We're all better than them. Yeah, exactly. Anyone with half a brain cell can see what's already going on. What is this outrage? Oh, no. It's a variant, man. It's just, yeah. Big up, Spider. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing well. Crack Lag, come at the right time. Talk sport for the turncoats and sell out black backhanders. More exactly. More like Man United, the media darlings. You're right. Man United are the media darlings. Gabby is a prick. How don't want to comment on owners next minute. I have to defend my club. Yeah, exactly. Eddie Howe is a tool. He's going to be fired soon. He's going to go club next level. Howe got a touchline ban. He certainly did, but apparently he's perfect. I'd like to see Eddie Hearn manage new. I'd like to see Eddie Hearn manage Newcastle. Yeah, so I called him Eddie Hearn. Good mention of Yemen from the Saudi prophet. Yeah. Big up Spider. Yeah, big up Spider. It's been you're a good man. Get through these chats as quickly as I can so I can get to Newcastle. Get to the game. Let's get to the Salah chat. It's great when Tuchel and Conte went to box, but when it's Klopp, it's World War III when Klopp does it. Yeah, I agree, Bruce. Exactly. Conte, that is so true. Conte and Tuchel were at each other all match. They both come out their boxes, got face to face, and at the end of the game, they almost wanted to throw down hands. You know what I mean? And then what did they say after the game? That's great. That's the passion we need to see in football. It's a heated game between two great sides. You expect that. Don't take that away from the game. Klopp does it. Disgrace. 10-game ban. Absolutely awful. Liverpool should be ashamed of their manager. Fuck off. We can see what you're doing. Might have glasses on these days, but I can still see what you're doing, you slags. Most ex-pundits are complete idiots. Cameron Bonner, yeah, they're all divs. Let it out, Jamie. Big up, Jamie. Lee Gunner loses brain cells. Just yeah, we're gonna get to it, man. Jamie, freedom of speech, mate. Big up to you, Sir Jamie Phillips. Jay, savage opposition fans. Lee Gunner is in dreamland. Yeah, Lee Gunner's a tool. Talksport is a cesspit. Stop listening to them mugs. Time go. That station sounds like modern day media. I used to like Talksport back in the day, and I've been listening to it for a long time, but yeah, they're just no more, man. Better out in Jamie. Yeah. Jamie is mad. Ray Parler and Laura Woods were acting like Wenger and Fergie never were doing these things. Rest. Oh, no, they did it all the time. Jamie, like Klopp, you make sense. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Everyone hates a diver. What are you saying? Salah's a diver. The man that is so hard to throw to the floor. It's unbelievable. Apparently dives. Let's face it, most hated club because we won everything in the 78. It's also the biggest club in England, exactly. Patience Nunes will come good. I agree. Yeah. Look, don't compare anyone to Messi. Messi, for me, is the greatest to ever do it. So, yeah, don't compare anyone to Messi. I agree with that. Yeah. No, don't compare anyone to Messi. Messi's just different gravy. Do you know what I mean? Where have we got to? Patrick, how you doing? Xenophobia to take the heat off. Breaking today. Clap there for Patrick. Love it. Beautiful. Yeah, I saw that. So we're going to talk about it, man. I'm going to talk about it now. I just wanted to get my rant out of the way with, I needed to get this rant out. I needed to get this rant out. I really did. Let's go about it. Let's talk about our boy. Let's talk about Mo Salah, guys. Mo Salah. Why is he... What title of this whole video after I've had my 48-minute rant? Mo Salah. Why is he the most disrespected footballer in the country, guys? Let me know. Let's try and work this out, right? So if anyone don't know, it's been going on for years. Everyone keeps talking about Mo Salah all the time. Yeah, everyone keeps talking about Mo Salah. He's not this, he's not that. Things like this, yeah? Right? I've got something here to show you guys. All right. Let's do it. I don't think Terry will mind me showing it because Terry shows other channels as well. So I think it'll be all right. And he won't mind because it gives him more publicity. Where was it? There we go.
But overall, with technical, Ebba is a better all-round footballer than Mohamed Salah. That ain't even debatable, mate. Mohamed Salah will always win the polls. He would always win the polls. He would always win the favourable, like in the comment section and blah blah blah, because of the output that he has and the trophies that they've won, which I accept. I get it. That's cool. But overall, with technical ability, dribbling, first touch, well, Danny Welbeck's better on all. Danny Welbeck's overall footballer. Yeah, he is better overall as a footballer than Mohamed Salah. But Mohamed Salah, like I said, is very limited, but plays in a team that is light years clear of most teams on the planet. and has electric pace, which helps, but is a better all-round footballer than Mohamed Salah. That ain't even debatable, mate. Mohamed Salah will always win the polls. He would always win the polls. He would always win the favourable, like in the comment section and blah blah blah, because of the output that he has and the trophies that they've won, which I accept. I get it. That's cool. But overall, with technical ability, dribbling, first touch,
let's hear it again.
Yeah.
Go on, Lee.
Well, Danny Welbeck's better on all. Danny Welbeck's overall footballer, yeah, he is better overall as a footballer than Mohamed Salah. But Mohamed Salah, like I said, is very limited, but plays in a team that is light years clear of most teams on the planet and has electric pace, which helps, but is a better all-round footballer than Mohamed Salah. That ain't even debatable, mate.
It is debatable, you scumbag. Oh, right. I had to show you that, guys. I mean, it's off Twitter. It's a clip off Twitter that someone's clipped up. So, I will say, Terry didn't agree at all with Lee at all. Terry was, if anyone's watched the Terry and Lee thing on the Football Terrace, go and watch it. It was a good watch, to be fair. But Terry was saying he was basically trying to tell Lee, no, you're talking shit. Salah's world class. What are you talking about? Stop talking nonsense. So Terry Flores, big up to him. He was at least saying that, you know, that Lee Gunner's talking absolute BS. But my God. Yeah, Terry was defending Salah, exactly. So big up to Terry Flores. This is just on Lee Gunner. And Lee Gunner's not the only one, by the way. I think I can't find it right now, but I've seen things on other YouTube channels as well from Man United fans, Arsenal fans, all saying that Salah's not this, not that. And I don't get it. I don't understand. Danny Welbeck, you know, man. Danny Welbeck is a better all-round footballer than Mo Salah. Danny Welbeck has done nothing in the game I've ever seen that is better than Mo Salah. Can anyone tell me what Danny Welbeck has ever done in a game that is actually better than Mo Salah? He's on about his touch is better. He runs at players better. Has Danny Welbeck ever scored a goal that Mo Salah scored when you know them two games the beginning of last season when we played Man City and Wolves, Man City and Watford back to back, and Mo Salah did it twice. As them two goals that Mo Salah scored against Man City and Watford last season, right? With that touch, that technique, dribbling past players, putting the ball in the back of the net, stopping the ball dead, making players fall in their arse, and curling the ball into the corner of the net. Has Danny Welbeck ever done any of that in a game of football? Ever? Like, ever? No. The only thing Danny Welbeck is better at is getting injured. What? I don't mind if you're going to compare players. So if Lee Gunner said, right, he can't compare to, say, Cristiano Ronaldo, I'll be like, all right, fair enough. But when you mention Danny Welbeck, you've had a brain fart. You know what I mean? I think you need to go and have an MRI. That's what he needs to go and do. I think Lee Gunner needs to go and have an MRI. Go and book yourself in. Go and get you're in. I know he's in Spain. Go and book your booper, right? Go over, pay privately, and get an MRI because I think you might need a brain scan. Because if you don't, and you're just saying this for clicks and jollies to get people like me just to chat about it, well, you've done your job. Well done, my friend. Yeah. But if you actually mean this, and you think that, then either your football knowledge is terrible or you're not well. It's one, I can't help you. But you're not the only one, my friend. Lee Gunner, you're not the only one, my friend. I have seen plenty of people on YouTube doing this YouTube game now for over the year I've done it. I'm watching a lot of YouTube now, watching a lot of content creators. And there's a lot of content creators out there who think the same as Lee Gunner, who don't think Salah's all that. I've had arguments with plenty of people. I've gone on channels, yeah? I've gone on channels before, like Man United channels and stuff like that, right? And I've had chats with people and said, like, Salah's top 5 best forwards in world football, right? I've said that, yeah? I've gone on a channel before. It was a Man United channel, right? It's a Man United channel. They invited me on. They're actually nice guys, yeah? I like the guys over there. And they allowed me to come on and have a talk, right? And I was just saying, yeah, Mo Salah's top 5 best forwards in world football. And they all started laughing. I was like, what are you laughing about? They literally started laughing. They went, what are you laughing about? And they went, really? You actually mean that? And I went, yeah. Why wouldn't he be? I was really confused because they started laughing. I was getting really, really confused. I was like, what are you chanting? Like, yeah. So he's better than Harry Kane. And I went, do you know what? I like Harry Kane as a footballer. I don't like him as a person. But as a footballer, I think Harry Kane's a diamond of a footballer. But Harry Kane has only outscored Mo Salah once since Mo Salah's been in the Premier League. Let that just sink in, by the way. Harry Kane has only outscored Mo Salah once since Mo Salah's been in the Premier League. And then they came back and went, oh, he's about injuries and stuff like that. Well, that's his fault. You know, Mo Salah looks after his body better than Harry Kane does. So he can play more. Simple as that. So he's a better player. Thanks. You know, we've got to take this bias out of it, man. We have got to take this bias out of it and just agree. Mo Salah is just a tremendous footballer. Look at these stats here, guys. This is Premier League top goal scorers for Liverpool only, guys, yeah? Mo Salah is second on that list. He is going to be Liverpool's top Premier League goal scorer by the end of the season. Jesus, the way he's scoring at the moment, he might be our top by the end of November. You know what I mean? He could actually be joint with Robbie Fowler before we go to the World Cup. Easily. He only needs 8 goals to overtake him. His goal against Man City on Sunday took him above the legend that is Steven Gerrard. The legend that is Steven Gerrard. Michael Owen. Yeah, we can all talk about Michael Owen now. He went to Man United. He's a bit of a dickhead. He's a bit plain and boring. Bit of a plum, yeah? But let's not forget, when Michael Owen burst onto the scene, Michael Owen was different gravy, man. Michael Owen won a Ballon d'Or. Michael Owen was different gravy, guys. He was immense as a striker. He's taken over him. Sadio Mane is only on 90. Roberto Firmino on 71 there. Suarez. I know Suarez only had 2 seasons, almost 3 seasons. The 69 is ridiculous. He's got more goals than Suarez and Torres combined. Look at the great players there in the Premier League for forwards. And for me, Robbie Fowler is the greatest finisher I've ever seen. A tremendous finisher. And Mo's going to beat him in the Premier League. And he's not a striker. Just shows how good, by the way, shows how good Steven Gerrard was. He's a midfielder. Everyone else there is a forward. Stevie G's a midfielder. That just shows how good Stevie G was. But Robbie Fowler is a number 9. He's a striker. Michael Owen was a number 9. He was a striker. Luis Suarez was a number 9. Torres was a number 9. Cat was a number 9. Sturridge was a number 9. These are number 9s, yeah? Mo Salah's not a number 9. He's a winger. He's an inside forward getting these goals. It's unprecedented. It's just unprecedented, guys. Big up Cash with a big super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thank you very much. LG is a big fan of Lee Gunner is a big fan of Mahrez, and since joining, Mo has outperformed him. This is what kills him inside. He had nothing to say about Mo till now, but after his recent bad form, he has found his voice. He is not delusional. He is bitter. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you very much for the super chat. Much love to you, my friend. Thank you very much. I do appreciate the love. Thank you. I really do appreciate the love. Thank you very much. 3 golden boots, if I'm not mistaken. He was a single goal away from equaling the golden boot record. Yep. Facts, yes. Akash with the facts. Just give it up to him, man. Big up to yes. That's just Akash, my man. Big up to you. Jamie, don't disrespect Mark Owen. I'm not disrespecting Mark Owen. I don't like him now, but as a footballer, for Liverpool, he was tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. Salah will score at least 150 goals for us, exactly. Salah and Torres, 130. Suarez and Torres, 134. What did I say? So it's not quite combined, but almost, which is mad. My maths are shit. I'll still say Suarez is the best season of a striker when he carried Liverpool. I would say that as well, but there's one thing we don't talk about, right? And we need to talk about. See, Suarez went in that season when he had that great season, yeah, to finish top goal scorer and got player of the year. What people come back at him is he didn't score against the big teams, yeah? He never scored against any of the big teams that season, apparently. That's what they come back and say, right? Have you seen Mo Salah's stats against the top six? Mo Salah's stats against the top six teams in the Premier League, he has got 88 GA against the top six teams in the Premier League in the years he's been at Liverpool. 88 GA against the top six teams. That is ridiculous. He's a big time player. If it's a big time game, Mo's showing up. And he shows up for the big games, especially in the Premier League. I mean, every time we play Man City, he shows up. When we play Man United, he shows up. Arsenal, he shows up. Chelsea, he shows up. Tottenham, he shows up. He's a big time player. He's world class. And the disrespect he gets is it's madness, guys. Absolute madness. Michael Owen can piss off. The day he screwed the club, done with him. Yeah, I agree. Prime Suarez was just different. Great. Look, Suarez was different. Don't get me wrong. What Suarez could do, unbelievable footballer. No, Suarez's skills are great, man. Suarez was out of this world. I would have loved to seen a team with Suarez and Salah in it. Can you imagine a team with Suarez and Salah in it? Woohoo! Jamie, he said Iwobi was a better footballer as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, did he? Don't tell me that's a joke. Oh my God. What? Oh, good God. One of the only players to ever win PFA Player of the Year multiple times. Yeah, exactly. And guys, he's got the record at the moment in a 38-game Premier League season of 32 Premier League goals. He has the record. Now, will Haaland break that record this season? Maybe. I saw something against Haaland, though, when he played against us, yeah? Well, I'm going to say this about Erling Haaland right now, right? I don't think Haaland is technically that great as a footballer. He's a world-class finisher. People are going to come at me now. People are going to clip this up, I can guarantee you, because people don't understand what I'm actually trying to say here. People that know will understand. He's a world-class finisher. He's probably the best goal scorer in world football, yeah? I'm not debating that. But you've got to feed the man. Haaland needs to be fed, right? If you don't feed him, he ain't scoring the goals. Simple as that. He's not technically as good as a footballer as Luis Suarez. He's not technically as good as a footballer as Torres. He's technically not as good as a footballer as Luis Suarez. He's technically not better as a footballer than Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane is technically a better footballer, an all-round footballer than Haaland is. I think just at this moment in time, Haaland's probably a better goal scorer. But as a technical footballer, Haaland is just a goal scorer. So what I'm getting at with this comparison right now is, guys, is that when we say if Salah doesn't score, what does he do? Well, when Haaland don't score, what does he do? But I can guarantee you right now, everyone is going to praise Haaland to the hilt. Say he's the greatest to ever do it. He's this, he's that. He's tremendous. He's going to break all the records. But if Haaland don't score, what does Haaland actually do in a game of football? Because his technical side of his game, as I said, is not to Suarez's level. Is not to an R9's level. He's not. I don't think it's as good as Harry Kane's level. Harry Kane can drop deep for Tottenham and pass the ball tremendously. Can Haaland do that? So when we're saying Salah only scores goals, okay, so does Haaland. But you're all going to praise Haaland to the hilt and make him to be the best there ever was, yeah? So why can't we say the same about Mo Salah? And by the way, Mo Salah don't just score goals. Have you seen his assists? His assists are crazy. I'm going to give you a stat right now. Mo Salah at Liverpool. This is Liverpool only. Mo Salah has played 268 games for a Liverpool Football Club. He has scored 165 goals and had 67 assists. That stat is ridiculous, considering he plays right wing or inside forward, whatever you want to call it. That stat is amazing. I say it again, for Liverpool Football Club only, this is 268 games total, 165 goals and 67 assists. That stat is amazing, guys. An amazing stat. Amazing stat. How can we've got to stop, man. We've got to stop with, like, we want to compare people. This is why I brought the Haaland thing up. Haaland is an amazing footballer. An amazing footballer. A world-class goal scorer, right? But technically, he's not as good as a Suarez. A Suarez can do stuff in a game and not score a goal. Yeah? He's technically not that sort of footballer. So if Haaland's not scoring, what's he doing? What's he contributing to the team? But then they say about Salah, they will praise Haaland and call him the greatest, yeah? But then they say about Salah, or when he don't score, what does he do for the team? You can't have one player. You got to have. This is why I'm bringing the comparison up. Yeah, Haaland's a world-class footballer. Salah's a world-class footballer, but they're goal scorers. They're goal machines. They do assist here and there, but they're goal machines. I don't care if they're not. I want them to score goals. I don't care about anything else. You know what I mean? But Haaland will get the odd assist here and there. Salah will get the odd assist here and there. But if people don't understand what I'm saying, I'm sorry if you don't understand what I'm saying. Haaland is not technically as good as an R9, as a Luis Suarez, as a Torres, them sort of footballers. But he's a world-class goal scorer. And then one clip this, Jamie's saying Haaland's not good, so he's not technically as good. No, because I don't know a football fan who thinks Haaland's technically better than Suarez as a footballer. He just isn't. He just isn't. Like Harry Kane, I'll bring up Harry Kane, yeah? Right? Would Harry Kane get, how many goals would Harry Kane get in this Man City team? Would it be equal to what Haaland's got now? You could argue. You really could argue it could be as equal to what Haaland's got now. Maybe a little less because Haaland is a freak. I will give you that. He's a freak in front of goal. But can Haaland do what Harry Kane does? Can Haaland drop back and pass the ball about like Harry Kane can? That's what I mean by technical ability. And I'm not saying out of my way, I'm not saying Haaland's crap, but he's world class. People are not going to take this right, and people will go, ooh. I know what's going to happen. Facts. He's better than Darwin, though. Yes, he is. Haaland also gets assists. Yeah, he does. What does Salah do when not scoring? Haaland physically is a beast, but he's a poacher, not a playmaker. That's what I'm saying, man. But that's what I'm saying about Mo. Mo's a goal scorer. This is what I'm trying to say. Stat pad in the system. You're saying Salah's stat pads, yeah? I've just told you that Salah's got 88 GA against the top six in this country. He scores against everybody. He don't stat pad anyone. He scores against everyone. He scores against Man City all the time. He scores against Chelsea. He scores against Arsenal. He scores against Man United. Then he scores against all the lesser teams. Then he scores goals in Champions League games. He scores games against the big teams in Europe. Who's he stat padding? Tell me. Don't come with delusional facts, man. Come for it. See, no one's getting what I'm saying here. I'll come back when Haaland scores 40G plus G. Yes, Haaland. I'm not going to say this again. Haaland is a world-class finisher. I've just said that. I said he might break Salah's record this season. He probably will. If there's anyone who's going to do it, it is going to be Haaland because he's a world-class finisher. I'm just saying, technically, he's not a better footballer than, say, a Suarez or an Omri or an R9. I don't think I'm wrong in saying that. He might get 40 goals. I said at the beginning of the season, I've been saying in my last few weeks back, Haaland's probably going to break Salah's record. He's a freak. But when he doesn't score goals, I don't see a lot from him. I mean, it's not, you can't, like, every footballer has a weakness. You know what I mean? Harry Kane is not as good as Haaland. Is he not? You don't think Harry Kane's as good as Haaland? I don't think there's much difference. I don't think there's not a lot. I don't think there's a lot. Look, I don't like Harry Kane. Let me put, and I'm big in Harry Kane. I don't like Harry Kane. But would Haaland get the goals and assists in a Tottenham team like Harry Kane does? Let's put it that way. Would he? Would he? I'm not sure. I don't mind Salah being selfish. He's a goal scorer. All goal scorers are selfish. I've never understood why Salah's the only one who gets that criticism. Big up, Patrick, for becoming a member. Thank you very much, Patrick. I appreciate the love, my friend. Big up to you. All members. So what I'm doing for member videos coming up for the World Cup, I'm going to be doing the... So what I'm basically going to be doing, I'm going to be doing the World Cup sticker album, yeah, for the World Cup, right? And I'm going to be doing it on the members-only videos, yeah? So I'm going to do the actual paper version of it, and I'm going to do the digital version of it as well. So, guys, so for members only, if you want to be a member, I'm going to be doing basically the World Cup sticker album. We're going to fill it in together for member-only videos, and I'm going to do a digital version as well. So if members want to do the digital version with me, we can swap stickers doing it digitally, because there's a digital version where we can get a group of us together and we can swap stickers and all that. And they're going to be member-only videos as well, guys, during the World Cup. So look out for that sort of thing. Salah's a world-class player, end of. Exactly. Good point. Look, I think Haaland's a G, man. I'm not getting away from it. Big up, Patrick. Big up to you, my friend. I really, thanks for the love. Yeah, Firmino's great technically, but he don't score goals. That's why Haaland's a better footballer. Because Haaland is a goal-scoring man. He's just... Yeah, a striker's job is to score goals. That's what I'm saying, JS. He's a quality goal scorer. But what I'm saying, JS, basically what I'm trying to say is, yeah, a lot of people, a lot of rival fans say, what does Salah do when he don't score goals, yeah? But as you say there, striker's job is to score goals. Salah's job is to score goals. That's his thing. That's his bread and butter. Talk to Mo. Mo tells you, I want to be leading goal scorer for Liverpool in the Premier League every year. That's his aim, yeah, to score goals. And then people came up, what the complaint about Mo is that when he doesn't score goals, what does he do? And what I'm saying with Haaland is a tremendous goal scorer, and his job is to bang goals, and he'll get very close to breaking the goal record. But technically, on that side, when he's not scoring goals and he's struggling, he's technically not the footballer like an Henry and a Suarez is, who can do something else in a game. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's not a dig at him. He's still world class, but he's just not maybe as good as a Suarez or an Henry was. Nothing wrong with that. But Haaland is still fucking world class. Put him in front of goal, that man is scoring every day of the week. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. Lee Gunner knows his football. There's no way he's not trolling. He's actually smart getting that clip put everywhere. Get fans. There's not a chance he believes that. I don't know, Gunben. I don't know. Man City were definitely easier to play against Sunday with Haaland in their team. I hate when people say Benzema is better than Suarez. Benzema's a great player, but there's no Suarez. Kane is better than Haaland all round, which is the argument they give why Reece James is better than Trent, apparently. Yeah, exactly. Like, he could. How much a membership? It's $1.99, my friend. There's two memberships. There's $1.99 and $2.99. So it's either $1.99 a month or $2.99 a month. There's two different memberships, depending on what one you want. Finishing, not much in it, but Kane's better all round. So it's just an opinion, really. It is just an opinion on football, who you like. I understand now. It's cool, Jamie. Cool, JS. Cool. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say about the matter. Mo, they're all great footballers. These are all world-class footballers in their own right. Haaland's a world-class footballer. Mo's a world-class footballer. You know, these players are tremendous, but they do have limits to their game. You can be world-class and have limits to your game at times. Yeah, unless you're a freak. You know, personally, I think you can have a world-class footballer and then you can have an elite-class footballer. So your elite-class footballers are players like Messi. Messi's just elite, yeah. He does everything, right? Like literally everything, right? That's eliteness. That's at a level that's just beyond world class, right? And then you got world class like your players like Mo and Haaland, who are world class in the aspect of goal scoring and taking players on and using their body strength and their speed and things like that. But then they do have weaknesses to their game as well, and there's nothing wrong with that. But what does my head in is that people will go, "Oh, Mo don't score a goal. What does he do?" And I'll come back and say things like, "Well, if Haaland don't score, what does he actually do?" You know, you can't just keep saying this about Mo all the time. Mo's stats are ridiculous, absolutely. And the other thing that does my head in is that people say Mo Salah is a system player. Well, he must have been a system player at Roma as well, because at Roma he played 83 games at Roma, scored 34 goals and had 22 assists. So I take it he was a system player at Roma as well. I take it was a system player at Roma as well, was he? At Basel, he had 79 games, 20 goals and 17 assists. Again, was he just a stat pad? Was he just a system player at all these clubs? Are we just going to say, oh, it's a system player at all these clubs? So at Liverpool, 268 games, 165 goals. At Roma, 83 games, 34 goals, 22 assists. At Basel, 79 games, 20 goals, 17 assists. And don't forget, he was much younger then as well. Much younger. Much younger. So in total, so this is Mo Salah's total in his career, where he played for Chelsea, Fiorentina, El Mokwalun, I think that's his Egyptian side, Basel, Roma, and Liverpool. In total, Mo Salah has played 519 games. 519 games. He has scored 242 goals in 519 games. Remember, guys, this man is not a number 9. He is a winger. He is a right winger who came inside a little bit more, becoming inside forward at Liverpool. But 242 goals in 519 games, 120 assists. 120 assists. 18 yellows, 1 red card, and he scores a goal every 39 minutes in all that time. That is legendary stuff, man. That's just tremendous stuff. I'll get it up for you so you can all see it yourself. Hang on. Let me get this up for you so you guys can see it. Yourself. You can see what I'm saying. My kids playing in the background. Ignore them. Sorry if you can hear the kids in the background, guys. They're just playing in their room. Let me see if I can get this up for you guys. See if it comes up on the screen. There you go, guys. Oh, hang on. I need to take that out a little bit so you can see it. Hang on. There you go. There's his career stats right there, guys. That's his career stats there. That's Mo Salah's career stats for everyone to see. 519 games, 242 goals, 120 assists. So this is what annoys me when everyone says he's a system player. It's what annoys me when everyone keep coming out and go, system player. Because if he was, he must have been a system player in every single team he played for. Look at them stats for Roma. 83 games, 34 goals and 22 assists. Do you know how hard it is to score in Italy with Italian defending? And at Basel, look. At Basel, he was probably a young lad in his 20s there. Young 20-year-old. 79 games, 20 goals, 17 assists. Man's special. The man is special. We've got to stop saying system player. No, it's just quality. It's just world-class footballer. Just a world-class footballer. He's going to go down, as Patrick says, as a Liverpool legend. There's no doubt. He should go down as a Premier League legend as well, because he's always around the top goal scorer. I mean, last season that he was joint top goal scorer, but he was the assist king as well, weren't he? He did the double last season. He got, was it joint top goal scorer with Son, and then got but come out on top of the assists. So he got joint last season. I mean, it's just, look at Mo. Look at them stats, guys. The hatred for Mo Salah, the disrespect for this man is ridiculous. He's a world-class footballer doing it on a world-class stage, week in, week out. And the whole he's a system player thing has to stop. He is not a system player. Never has been a system player. He's just world-class. It's as simple as that. He's literally just world-class. And them stats don't lie. Stats don't lie, my guys. Stats don't lie. Just a world-class footballer, as you can see right there. Stats do not lie. Beautiful footballer. A beautiful footballer, guys. A beautiful footballer. That's it, guys. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much, everyone, tuning in. I do appreciate it. I'm live again at 7 p.m, guys, for my watch-along for Liverpool versus West Ham. Make sure you tune in tonight, guys, at 7 p.m. Don't forget to hit the fun button on this video, guys. So hit that fun button if you've not already done so. Please go underneath this video right now. You'll see a thumb right there. That is the like button. It's free to press. If you're on your phone, watch me on your phone right now. Just get your phone there, guys, and press that fun button. Just give it one press, give it a like. If you're on your tablet, do the same. If you're on your computer, put your cursor over. Just tap that fun button once. It gives me a like. It helps out the channel massively. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. We're very close to it, not far off now. We're under 300 away from, about 250 away from getting to 3,000 subscribers. It's a goal of mine to get there. I think I can do it before the end of the season, but I need your help to do that, guys. So hit that like button, and the like button shows everyone my channel. So there's Liverpool fans out there who watch other Liverpool YouTube channels that don't know I exist. So the only way to know that I exist is that you hit the like button, and YouTube pushes my channel out to new faces, new people that have never seen me. So let's give them a chance. So hit that fun button. It does me good, man. Yeah, he's a physical specimen and he's a decent human being too, no doubt about that. Big up to you, Panoff. Have a good watch along now. Thank you, Wayne. Big up, Bailey. Cheers, Bailey. I appreciate it. Love my friend. Big up, Ravi. Paul, Jamie, stop being a stat monster. The artist is effective measuring a player's ability. Oh, I agree. I agree, Paul. I agree. But I have to bring out the stats of people that are saying that Salah's a system player. That's the thing that does my head in. Big up, Tony. Big up, Cav. Watch it. Big up, Cav. Thanks for coming in, Cav. Big up, Ryder. Savarian, new member. Big yourself up, my friend. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 2 new members today. Beautiful. Lovely day. Yeah, guys. So all members, obviously, the sticker album. We're going to do the World Cup sticker album together during the whole World Cup on member only, guys. So if you want to see that, we're going to do it only on member only videos. We're going to do the sticker album together, and we're going to do the digital version as well. So if you guys want to get involved, I think you can do. I'll get the link up soon to do the digital version where you can go over and you can purchase your own digital stickers, basically, and fill in the sticker album digitally. And then if we need to swap stickers, we can do sticker swaps. Should be fun. Big up, Psychedelic. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Big up to everyone. You guys have been fantastic. It's a variant. All the new members, thank you very much. Anyone new subscribed today, thank you very much. Hit the fun button. That is one stat poll that I do need. The fun button needs to be smashed. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate everyone here today. Much love. I'll see you at 7 p.m. tonight. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.